And this is Big Cedar Lodge, where Collin, Raye, the Kinleys, and I spend 3 fabulous days getting ready for Christmas.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I feel like a turkey there by that fire, man.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
We're going to be doing one that Gene Autry wrote on the show.
Silver bells, silver bells.
Yeah, sing along. Now that you know it. Y'all all know it now? So tonight, we hope that you and your family will join us as we sing the songs that will always make Christmas that very special time of year. I heard this one when I was 6 years old. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas all others doth deface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Welcome to a very special musical celebration from the Big Cedar Lodge at Table Rock Lake in Missouri. It's a Glen Campbell Christmas with country pioneer Glen Campbell and his special friends, country superstar Collin Raye and Jennifer and Heather, the Kinleys.
Welcome to the Big Cedar Lodge here in the Ozarks. Boy, that's a beautiful sight out there. Those people went to a lot of trouble to make their homes look good for the holiday season. And that's something we all should do to remind us of the beautiful gift that was given to the world that first Christmas. Now, I'm sure that evening wasn't as colorful as this one, but it sure is special.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw
A Glen Campbell Christmas continues with the singing of a story that changed the world.
11 of your favorite traditional classics.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
This CD was recorded in conjunction with the TV special A Glen Campbell Christmas, which also features Collin, Raye, and the Kinleys, and can be seen on TNN throughout the holiday season.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
A Glen Campbell Christmas isn't available in stores. Order your copy today by calling 1-800-300-3227 or log on to country.com and visit the Holiday Gift Center. Only $12.98 CD, $11.98 cassette, plus shipping and handling. This year, make it a Glen Campbell Christmas.
Here's a story I'll never forget. You know, every Christmas gives us new memories, and believe it or not, something can happen in the middle of the most horrible times. Now picture this. It's Christmas Day, 1914, in the middle of a terrible battlefield on the plains of France. It's World War I. Weary soldiers from England and Germany face each other and suddenly drop their weapons. They had mutually agreed there'd be no fighting on Christmas Day. Across those muddy battlefields, the screams of shells and the crack of bullets was replaced by calls of Happy Christmas. It could only have happened during the holidays. And now my friend Collin Raye takes us back to that Christmas, 1914.
Through the smoke-filled night, silence rose from both sides. Across a bloody battlefield, it was a cold Christmas Eve in 1914. For those who were there, it seemed unreal. As time was still, the spirit moved the soldiers to lay down their arms, raise their voice in song, and pretend for a while the war was over. If it could happen then, it could happen again. A world torn apart could join hands and hearts to celebrate his birth and peace on this earth. If for one magic night we could find again a reason not to fight, maybe there's a chance this time it might last. As opposing sides approached, through broken words they spoke, it wasn't long before they felt at ease. They shared their cigarettes, what they had they used as gifts. They didn't feel like enemies. With candles lit, they stood shoulder to shoulder. And on that field they found true common ground. And as they prayed, they dreamed the war was over. If it could happen then, it could happen again. A world torn apart could join hands and hearts to celebrate his birth and peace on this earth. If for one magic night we could find again a reason not to fight, maybe there's a last. If it could happen then, it could happen again.
Well, there's an Arkansas boy that can sing. Thanks, Collin. You know, all of us wish for peace on earth, goodwill toward men. And your song reminds us that it's happened before. 3 wise men came together over 2,000 years ago in peace. And it was on a clear night, much like tonight. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay, to hear the angels sing. And ye beneath life's crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way with painful steps and slow. Now look for glad and golden hours, come swiftly on the wing. Oh, rest beside the weary road and hear the angels sing. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in silent stillness lay, to hear the angels sing, to hear the angels sing.
Glen Campbell hitches up the team for the Kinleys when our Christmas at the Big Cedar Lodge continues.
Christmas present for you, and me too. You know, when I was growing up, I always liked to watch the annual Bob Hope Christmas show. He always had this wonderful moment singing Silver Bells to 2 beautiful women. Well, tonight we have 2 beautiful women singing Silver Bells just to us. So please welcome Jennifer and Heather, better known as the Kinleys.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring
Millions of streetlights, even stoplights, blink of bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle, you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
There's always something special about sibling harmony. I guess there was a lot of music in your home growing up, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there was a lot of music, to the point where my mom would always yell at my dad, saying that there was a radio on in every room of the house, even the
It's true.
garage.
Do you remember any special presents?
Well, I remember, I don't know how old we were. My mother got creative and said, grab something for me up in the bedroom, and she had a bass and a keyboard set up there, and a bass guitar for her and a keyboard for me, and that's when I started my, you know, I sat and played that for hours and hours and hours, and that's kind of, you know, the dream was starting then to eventually move to Nashville, so it was
That's
exciting.
As twins, do you ever get the same present?
Oh, lots of times. In fact, growing up, we would always have to turn our backs.
Oh.
And,
So we wouldn't
and we'd say,
see.
slow down, Jen, slow down.
I
I'm
can
not
see
open."
it.
Yeah.
I was sandwiched in between a set of twins of 12 kids. My older brother was a twin, and my younger sister was a twin. And I know a lot about twins, so it's really nice having y'all on the show. You're wonderful people.
Thank you so much. It's so fun doing this with you.
Can Glen, Collin, and the Kinleys get a little closer to Santa Claus? We'll find out when our Christmas celebration continues. You can purchase the CD or cassette of a Glen Campbell Christmas by visiting the music store at country.com or by calling 1-800-300-3227.
This holiday season, fill your home with the music that captures the magic of Christmas. This album of superstars and holiday chestnuts can only be called Ultimate Christmas. Elvis Presley, Bing Crosby, Judy Garland, Johnny Mathis, Boyz II Men, Ella Fitzgerald, Kenny G, Aretha Franklin, Sarah McLachlan, and more, all doing 17 Christmas classics. Order Arista's Ultimate Christmas through this exclusive TV offer for only $12.98 cassette, $17.98 CD, and receive as our gift a complete set of Christmas cards. These are the songs the whole family will enjoy. It's the all-time best soundtrack for the holiday season. Christmas never sounded better. Order Arista's Ultimate Christmas now. It's the perfect gift for kids from 1 to 92. Season's greetings from the ultimate family of albums.
Prince of Egypt is going to be a classic.
The new animated movie, The Prince of Egypt, inspired over a dozen country greats to write and perform a unique collection of songs. Don't miss Country Honors The Prince of Egypt, Friday night at 10 Eastern, only on TNN.
Does your internet service give new meaning to the words on the web? You need Intermedia at home. All the access without all the waiting. And you don't tie up your phone line. When you're traveling the information highway, it ought to be a fast ride. Intermedia at home. How fast do you want to get there?
Call Intermedia at home. Find out more about the warp speed connection to the internet.
Lawyers have to be tough. They must work as hard as they can to protect the rights of their clients. The lawyers at Charlie Williams and Associates know this, but at the same time, they realize that people who've been hurt need concern, care, and compassion. That's why the staff at Charlie Williams and Associates includes attorneys, legal assistants, registered nurses, and others with years of experience helping injured people protect their legal rights. Personal injury law blended with care and compassion for the client. Charlie Williams and Associates.
chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to the kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, that's beautiful, girls.
Did you know that Santa Claus came from Turkey? That's right. Way back in the 4th century, when he was known as St. Nicholas. Today, he comes in many different shapes and sizes, has many different names in different parts of the world, and is loved by everyone. You and I call him Santa Claus. In Holland, they look for Kris Kringle. And as a way of saying thank you, they have shoes full of food waiting for him at the door. He's Father Christmas in England and inspires carolers to sing out in joy. While in Italy, Babbo Natale fills his leather backpack with gifts. Wherever he is, Santa Claus delivers toys for being good all year. In Hawaii, some say he surfs all the way from the North Pole to make children happy. Well, no matter how he gets around or what he's called, I'll always believe in good old Santa Claus. You know, you can't talk about the all-time best-selling Christmas songs without mentioning the name Gene Autry.
We all know we see recordings of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman, but Mr. Autry's first big Christmas hit was one he wrote himself back in 1946.
The inspiration came when Mr. Autry was riding his horse Champion in the Hollywood Christmas Parade.
Suddenly he heard someone call out, "Here comes Santa Claus," and that gave him the idea to write one of the biggest hits in music history.
And tonight, thanks to modern technology, a dream come true for all of us. We actually get to sing this great song with Gene Autry.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out, it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the line. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Thank you very, very much, gang.
children's voices and a Glen Campbell concert of Christmas favorites are next at the Big Cedar Lodge.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Oh, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Thank you. Boy, and I'll tell you, the night that Jesus Christ was born, there was a lot of joy in the world. The angels were singing, the stars were shining, and the cattle were lowing. Remember that? They were doing all of those things. And why? There was such happiness and such joy because we had a Redeemer, Jesus Christ, through the Lord God. Joy to the world. Ready, kids?
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. And every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rock hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature
You were wonderful. Thank you, Children's Choir.
I got to do a Bing Crosby special one time. Got to sing White Christmas. He sang that, but I got to sing this song with him, "O Little Town of Bethlehem." I'll never forget it.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. The silent stars go by, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondrous love. Oh, morning stars together proclaim his holy birth, and praises sing to God our King, and peace to men on earth. And in thy dark street shine the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to do this instrumental, but they said, no, it's too good a sing-along song. So let's all sing along to Hark the Herald Angels Sing, okay?
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye
sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Glory to the newborn King.
Boy, thank God.
A Glen Campbell Christmas continues at the Big Cedar Lodge.
One that everybody had, Bing Crosby's White Christmas. I think it was the first Christmas record I ever heard and heard again. But here's a funny story about it. The man who wrote that song, the great Irving Berlin, he didn't like it. Bing had to talk him into letting him record the song for his movie. The movie was Holiday Inn, and that was back in 1941. White Christmas went on to become the biggest selling Christmas recording of all time. It sold well over 30 million copies. Since then, it's been recorded in almost every style, from pop to country to rock to blues, you name it. Now here's the special Collin Raye magic, White Christmas.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. There's never been such a day in Beverly Hills, LA. But it's December the 24th, and I'm longing to be up north. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Coming up next on a Glen Campbell Christmas, Collin Raye and Glen sing one of the most popular carols of all time.
New this holiday season, it's a Glen Campbell Christmas.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let
11 of your favorite traditional classics.
Oh, come, all ye faithful.
This CD was recorded in conjunction with the TV special A Glen Campbell Christmas, which also features Collin Raye and the Kinleys and can be seen on TNN throughout the holiday season.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to
Glen Campbell Christmas isn't available in stores. Order your copy today by calling 1-800-300-3227 or log on to country.com and visit the Holiday Gift Center. Only $12.98 CD, $11.98 cassette, plus shipping and handling. This year, make it a Glen Campbell Christmas.
Always will be the man in my book.
Well, thanks, Collin.
I could even go as far as to say that, I used to try to imitate you back in high school.
Oh, really?
I used to, I just wore your records out.
That's
well,
right.
even in grammar school, I was listening.
Yeah.
Well, as far back as preschool, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. Keep on talking. The more you talk, the older I get, man. Let's talk about Christmas. It's a beautiful time and beautiful sounds.
But, the one song to me, that's true, the one song to me that's so amazing that sums up the whole Christmas experience better than anything is about silence.
Oh, I know. You ready? 3, 4.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Oh, Collin. The lights are up and the tree's decorated and all the presents are under the tree. Now it's time to say goodnight and join our families. And I want to thank you for watching the show. And I want to thank Collin, Raye, and my friends Jennifer and Heather, the Kinleys, for making this hour so much fun. So good night and have a very Merry Christmas. And as Tiny Tim said in the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol, God bless us, everyone.
Food, hotel accommodations, and great Christmas spirit for stars, staff, and crew of a Glen Campbell Christmas have been provided by Big Cedar Lodge, Branson, Missouri. You can purchase the CD or cassette of a Glen Campbell Christmas by visiting the music store at country.com or by calling 1-800-300-3227. Accommodations in Nashville provided by the Doubletree Hotel in downtown Nashville within walking distance of the Wild Horse Saloon.